Hi everybody and welcome to episode 8 of Reignite Your Creative Spark. This is actually take 4 of this morning. I did a wonderful post which nobody will ever see because I never pressed record and I'm absolutely gutted. So hopefully I can capture the essence of that last take in this take, the invisible take, which the Invisible Man tells me was absolutely awe-inspiring and should win me an Oscar. Today I want to share a practical improv technique with you. I've been talking about creativity in abstract over the last couple of weeks and mentioning things like judgment and overcoming judgment, and they're all very important things. But I now want to move into a really energetic and practical space where I share the improv techniques I've used to really help me reignite my own creative spark. If you've landed on this page accidentally and want to find out more about what I do and get these techniques into your inbox every week, pop your name and email address into the box over my head here and I will be sending a weekly blog post to you. So the technique today I'm going to discuss with you is yes and. Any improviser who's learning their craft learns about yes and from the very start. It's a very simple tool but very powerful. Yes is saying yes to whatever comes your way. This is literally, for example, if you're driving out the road and your car punctures. Now that's not an ideal situation, I know, but it's seeing the opportunity in every offer. So saying yes to it rather than saying a ton of expletives that I can't post here in case someone is watching this and has very sensitive ears. Seeing it as an offer. Okay, this is what life has thrown at me. Yes, I'm going to accept it. The second part of yes and is and. What does and mean? And builds on the yes. So it's okay, let's take the offer of the punctured tire. Tire's punctured and what am I going to do about it? What am I going to add to the situation to make it better? So for example, maybe you've had a tough day. Maybe your car is punctured, you're halfway out the road, you're on your way somewhere, you're tired and you're frazzled. Okay, the and here could be, I don't know about you, but I'm not the most technically minded. My husband watches this later. He's going to laugh at this because that's an understatement. You could see it as an opportunity to learn to change a tire. Now, more expletives will probably follow as you change that tire, but it's still an opportunity. It could be an opportunity for you to reach out and ask somebody for help. It may not be the easiest thing in the world for some of us to ask for help. This is an offer. The offer is you're stuck, you need help. Yes is okay, I accept that the tire is punctured and I'm going to go and ask for help. And is whatever you make it. And just takes the original offer and builds on it. To take this, and I'm going to give you one more example about how you can use this. If any of you are watching this and you've children at home, this is a great way of working with your child to come up with new ideas. Yes and. So for example, you might say to your child, okay, we're going to play a game, yes and. Whatever I say, you say yes and to me, and whatever you say, I'll say yes and to you. So for example, say, let's go for a walk. And then, yes and, let's take a picnic with us. Yes and, let's pack my favourite sandwiches. Yes and, let's have the picnic down at the local park. Yes and, while we're there, let's have a bit of fun. Let's have a go on the slides and the swings. It's a very simple technique. That's when you actually have a conversation with somebody and use yes and. It's a really simple technique, but it's at the heart of improvisation. And I cannot stress enough, that technique alone could change any number of conversations and also change your outlook in any number of situations. I know it has for me. Of course, there are situations like that flat tire where your initial reaction is all the expletives, which are all in funny italics and letters, so nobody can get offended. But it does work. Yes and helps you see the opportunity in every situation. It trains your mind to look for the silver lining in every cloud, and I think that's wonderful. If you ever struggle with positive thinking, and all of us, even at the best of times, are stressed and straining to find that silver lining in the cloud, yes and really helps you to do that. Over time, using these improv games, and I promise you this, it helps you develop a more positive mindset, much more energetic focus and outlook, and really build your confidence in your own creativity and in yourself in general. So that's it for today. Yes, and is done. And I'm really hoping this take has been successful, or else the Invisible Man has had 2 doses of personal development today instead of 1. If, again, you've stumbled across this page by accident, please pop your name and email address into the box above, and I will be sending you on more improv techniques just like the one I've shared with you today. Tune in next week. I want to take yes and look at some very specific contexts where you can use it. I gave a broad overview today. I'm going to give you 3 specific instances where you can use yes and to get really good results in life, and to feel, at the very basics, feel more energized and feel like you can tackle any situation. So until next time, take care. Bye-bye.